My computer is being a butt today, so it took me like 15 minutes to start it up. And it wasn't
Oh,
doing anything like, I don't know.
no
It's
worries.
being a butt.
No worries. You're here now. That's all that matters. All right. Welcome back, everybody. We had a little break last week due to technical difficulties. Excuse me. And we lost the episode. So here's going to be a quick recap of what had transpired last session, and then we'll just pick up over here. So last session, there was let's see, the group kind of went back. The group split up a little bit and went back to the tavern. Half the group spent some time doing some research of the books that were found in that ruined library. Um, Esbjorn had wound up casting Speak with the Dead on the heads that were removed from the bodies of the individuals who were shooting arrows, in the middle of those ruins and stuff, and not too much information was found. And then, let's see, RV and Haji returned to the inn, and Haji was under the impression that the machete, Diem Mercutio, was going to make an appearance of some sort, but that never happened. So he's now sleeping off his exhaustion in the room while RV and Jules sit there in a rather quiet but tense situation. And the rest of the group is kind of chilling downstairs. So, I mean, is there anything else real quick? Oh, also, I remember Esbjorn noticed there was a group of hooded people walking throughout the streets, and he had wound up casting, I think it was Detect Undead or something to that effect, and realized that the majority of them, actually all of them except one, did give off the undead vibe. I see something over here about a perception check to tell a difference on the one that wasn't undead, but I don't see anything after that, so I'm assuming I didn't catch it last time. Do you remember anything about it, Tyler?
I do not know.
You do not. All right, so go ahead and just roll that perception check whenever you get a chance, and then I will give you whatever you glean from there. Yeah, so everybody go ahead and, change out your spells and do whatever if you have not done so already. I believe, let's see what notes are. Yeah, so the rest of the
14.
group, so 14, okay, I'll get to you on that. Let's see. We're going to pick up on the third hour where Jules will hopefully still be in the moment to begin a conversation with RV. The rest of the group will have 2 hours of downtime. 9 a.m., nice weather outside. So, who would like to pick up first? Okay, you know what? Let's start with Jules and RV. Let's just jump right into it.
Right.
Alright, so you guys are both in the room. Looking at Haji, exhausted, sleeping on his bed. And what are you guys doing?
First, should I get my new character sheet out now or later? That's...
Don't worry about it.
I mean, depending how much is left of you, you might want to reconsider, but
Oh, okay.
no, so it's in 3 hours. Well,
Oh, so much fish. I love fish.
at first I was rather willing to ignore all the similarities between you and those you say you serve, but I look at Hajat. You seem to be very well trained, at least more than what you're willing to admit.
How so?
Well, let's see. We found Hajat, perfectly normal, albeit perhaps a little damage on the head. And, well, now he has wings, partially because of you. His soul is probably on the way out. And he just seems like the kind of people that your kind would train and take under your wings to do whatever it is that you guys do with people.
I see. So we're not done with this. Okay. Let me ask you something, Ben. You talk about trust, and that's interesting. Out of the entire group here, it seems we don't know about a lot about you either. I mean, aside from the fact that you occasionally think that sitting down and reading your spell book is a lot more important than joining us in the fight. So, tell me something about you then. You go on about trust, you go on about things that are nefarious. Hajad has wings. He submits to the power of his sword when people go down, but that's the thing when people go down. You walked away before you heard the full thing, but he cares about us. He shows it in very sometimes irritating and frustrating ways, but he does.
So it's
Why should I?
perfectly acceptable to just go ahead and join Julina if it means that we can get somebody back.
Who made you the arbiter of trust, Jules?
I am not asking for your trust. I don't care about that. Speaking of which, and I'm gonna summon my mage hand and just have it sit by the knife. I don't trust you, and I don't trust him. I used to think that I trust Esbjorn, but now that he's more cuddly with his undead friends, I have questions about that as well. Devil is too zealot to be trusted, and the only one that seems to have any sort of reason would be that other one. So no, I am not looking for your trust.
Come back, little fishy. Where are you going?
I did mention that if you, way before you even got this far, what were your plans with Hajar if he does get out of hand? How far do you think you have until that happens?
I don't know. You know, do I see similarities in Hajad to me? Kind of. You know, you mentioned the order before. Way back when we first started this whole subject. Maybe he got himself involved in things that he didn't really understand. But that being said, do I trust him to not fall to whatever power is in this sword? Yes, I do. You don't. I do. Because, I don't know, I actually talk to him. I ask him questions. I actually care enough to see, to guide him in the right direction of, hey, maybe don't use that again. I try to understand him. It doesn't seem like you do. It doesn't seem like you do that to anyone, actually. And if we're going to survive this, maybe you should. And the fact that you have a weapon out right now, that's concerning of its own right.
I'm a wizard. What exactly do you think I will do with this weapon?
I don't know. Why do you have it out?
Oh. Well, for one, I do apologize. Normally I ask before I do things, but... And your save is gonna be a grand old 4.
Ooh.
Hold
We're
on,
pretty
wait a
bunny.
minute. Hold on, wait a second. I think we gotta roll initiative.
Okay, I'm not doing anything violent, for sure.
Say again?
I'm not doing anything violent, but sure.
No, because I mean, just casting a spell. You know, you gotta see if they get surprised. So I guess both of you two roll initiative.
All right.
You don't have to pull your tokens out. Just
I will roll initiative as well.
No. Okay. All right. Yeah. It doesn't. All right. So, all right. What did you turn him into?
Into a bunny.
Do I
Okay.
have to make a save of any kind, or does it
Not
just
with
No.
a
happen?
4.
No.
Okay.
No. She manipulates the fates and whoop, bloop. Okay. Any specific kind of bunny?
Just like a desert bunny. Tan, dark brown, horsehair.
All right. Like a little jackrabbit. All right. Cool.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Why is there no wisdom save?
No.
Portent.
She's using her portent.
Well, like I said, I do sincerely apologize for that. I don't get into the habit of casting without asking for permission.
Mm-mm.
And I'm going to go ahead and start walking towards Hajaz's bed. And
Whoa.
get up, go to the top, I'm assuming it's a chair, and have my mage hand bring me over the knife.
Okay.
And just, just casually. You wanted to know a couple things about me. And sure, I'll entertain you. We have roughly about 59 minutes. Or less. It depends.
No.
Nope.
That's what I figured. Nice.
You're just sitting there. Your ears are kind of like moving around. I mean, you can still move, and you still have your personality. The only thing is you're effectively you're a rabbit. So hold on.
Nice.
Let's see. Give me 1 second. Let me just read this. Yeah, the target's game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast. All right, you still have your alignment and your personality. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Two
actually had
intelligence.
I had to think of something that couldn't attack me back.
Yeah. So pretty much,
I mean, it
as a
has
bunny.
an attack.
Yeah. I mean, as a bunny, you really don't really comprehend what's going on. You might feel unsafe right now. I mean, that seems maybe fair. Maybe even a little scared or something. But yeah, you're pretty limited to. You're a bunny, so
Nice.
you're really fast.
Okay.
I give you that.
Not only that, but you're also a bunny that's stuck on top of a bed.
No, he's on the floor.
No, rabbits can jump.
I got to the bed. He's on the floor.
Yeah. All right, so I'm sorry. Continue, Jules.
Well, you see, I have seen somebody else that changed significantly in the past, and I can't say that they are so much in control as whatever else is calling for them. And I would really hate to have to deal with Hajad when he actually gets more powerful. So I just figured that perhaps now would be the better time. And I don't need you to trust me. I don't need you to... Really, I'm just... I have things that I need to do, and I don't think I can trust any of you yet. Maybe Shen. I mean, I don't even know what his deal is, but he seems to be the one that still has a head attached to his neck. So, sometimes it's better to be dead than to have your soul taken. So, you agree, you understand, I'm sure. I mean, your people, that's kind of what they do. They just take the innocent, make them into something they can use, and then just send them out to the world. And if they do dare step the line, then they're killed. It seems that, again, your people have attracted the attention of a very dangerous kind. So I can only imagine what that orb was, and what they want to do with it. It's most likely not good. I will look for them, and I will look for that orb, whatever it is. I'm assuming without your help, but I will find it, and I will make sure that they do not get it. Neither they, nor the ones that took it. As far as Sajad, though, For all the talk of trust, it sounds more like you're just babysitting him all the time. And I'm just going to put my knife like close to his cheek and just brush his hair with the knife.
Wow.
Oh,
I didn't want to do it this way. Of course I didn't, especially not in Palios, of all places, where I thought that perhaps Esbjorn would be somebody that I could try to get some guidance on things, but even that fell through. So here we are, and there you are, and here he is, asleep, and most likely not able to defend himself for the moment. I do trust that I can take care of him rather quickly. And I'm just like putting the knife up and then the knife down again.
oh God. Oh, that wasn't a whisper, but there you go.
Well,
yeah, so.
I mean, if you want to just start
send them
running,
for
you can do
backup,
that.
huh?
Yep.
Yeah, the door's closed though.
Okay.
Ah, shit.
Come on. I planned this through. I had 2 weeks to come up with this.
Yeah, so the
Can I
rabbit tried
try-
to book it for the door. and
What
realized
kind
it was
of
locked.
knob is this? Can I try to jump for it anyway? Like, I know that's gonna be really hard, but
It would
since
be.
I'm a rabbit.
I mean, it would be either just a regular doorknob. I don't think it would be like a lever. You know what I'm saying? Or
Right.
Or just like a push pull with a bolt on the inside, or well, no, there's locks. So a regular doorknob. A regular doorknob.
Yeah, you're also on the second floor, so I doubt it would be, handicap capable.
Well, I'm not sure if I've made my point, and I really haven't given you much of a story either. Let's just say that I've lost somebody to something similar to this, who might be involved with those people that took the orb. And I'm not one to take too long with my plans. That's why I'd rather deal with them now, but can't deny that Ajad can be helpful at times. So I'll tell you what. Are you still there? I'm just like looking. I really haven't used this spell before, so I'm really curious to see how it's progressing. And I'm just like peering over from the bottom of the bed, just like looking down at the bunny.
What's the bunny doing?
It tried to go for the door,
Scratching at the door.
realized it wouldn't work, and so is practically backed up against it, hackles raised, ears back.
A couple little rabbit turds pop out. Boop, boop, boop. Right, that's what the bunny's doing.
Are you still there? I mean, the spell is supposed to keep your personality, but I'm not sure if going for the door is your survival skill or not. Regardless, I'm not going to keep you. I could keep you for a long time, actually, an hour. But if I put you in a cell, that might stop your transformation back, That might be worthwhile considering. I wonder if I can find something. No, wait, never mind. I should focus. All I'm saying is that you seem to trust him for whatever reason, for whatever's left of him. And I don't think that you know what you're up against, and I don't think he knows what he's up against, but I'd rather not kill somebody in cold blood, even if he's what he is. So I'll just take a little something from him. And let's see, how high is Hajat's hair? Is it a short hair breed?
Well, I mean, it's not. It's longest on his tail. His tail is kind of fluffy, like bushy. Otherwise, he's kind of like a short-haired cat. Maybe around the jowls there might be, a little bit of longer hair, and like, around the paws maybe, stuff like that. But I mean, it's
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yes.
So.
He is a winter cat.
It's a longer hair.
A little bit, yeah.
Yep.
Not
I'll go
much.
ahead.
No, it's
I'll go
more
ahead
thick
towards
than
the
long.
tail.
It's not like Persian,
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go towards the tail and try to catch it because I'm assuming it's like swaying back and forth.
Sure.
And
Slowly, very
Yeah.
slowly.
Yeah, just
I was
the
gonna-
tip is curling, going back down.
hold it down and just carefully and swiftly just cut some hair off.
Okay.
Not the tail, just like trim, like get some hair off of it.
Oh my god, I thought she was taking my tail.
Yeah, that's cool. You can do that without
She
a
was
problem.
Mercutio all along.
I'm looking for the stats of a rabbit. I don't see them. What would it be, like a rat, I guess? The closest?
Bunny?
A rabbit, I guess.
Is there rabbit stats?
Let's see.
I typed in rabbit. I don't see it.
Yeah, there's rabbit. There's rabbit.
There should be.
I just looked him up online. Hold on.
Yeah,
it's weird.
creature.
I don't have rabbit stats. It's weird.
Yep. So this is all. So I'm gonna show it to the bunny.
Okay.
This is all I'm gonna take for now.
It could also be under hair as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be under hair.
Oh, or you could use the Al Mirage from
Okay. So I'm just gonna show him what I took. So this is all I'm gonna take from him for now, but just rest assured I'm not going to let him become another one of them. Then I'm going to have my mage hand put the knife back, put the hair in my bag. Like just wrap it on. If I have any cloth, I have to check. Just wrap that
Okay.
in and put it in my bag. And then just stare at the bunny for a little bit. Do you want to go back? I mean, you could be very useful as a rabbit. There's so much insight you could provide. No? I shrug. And I'm going to start moving towards the door. Are you going to stay at the door?
Ooh. See. Am I? Hold on.
I would personally use the Al Mirage if anything,
What's an owl
and just not
mirage?
use the horn. Because it's like a rabbit creature from Tomb of Annihilation,
Uh-huh.
and
I'm really disappointed that I don't
yeah,
have the stats for
it's
a rabbit.
basically a rabbit with a unicorn horn.
Oh, I know that one.
I've seen that before.
There's a duck.
Let's see.
To answer your question, Eric, yes, I'm going to.
Okay.
Um,
All right. So this bunny is going to leap at you and try and bite you somehow.
Sure.
All right. Go ahead. Roll the attack.
let's see. All right.
Actually, no, he's going to roll a 7.
Figures.
Oh my god!
All right. Yeah. So you see it coming, and you just quickly
Yeah.
easily dodge out of the way.
You know, I just did you a kindness. There's no need for that. I did apologize. But I guess you do need some time to think about things. I would just wish that you could consider having him around. And if you are going to keep him around, just to be prepared. If not to lose him to death, to lose him to whatever's calling him. I'm gonna keep going towards the door. But are you still going to be at the door, or did you move away?
Well, I leapt at you.
Yeah.
So,
So you're not by the door.
no, not if you shrug me off.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to open the door, like just casually open the door and close it behind me, and then drop
Can I?
concentration of the spell.
Drop the spell when you get outside.
Yep. Yep. Drop the
Okay.
spell and then just go downstairs.
So as soon as the door closes and poof, you're on the floor. You're sitting on the floor and you turn back into Arby.
I immediately go to wake Kajat up.
Okay.
Immediately.
So yeah, you'll be able to get him up. I mean, he's groggy and he's exhausted, but yeah, you get him up.
And I'm shaking him pretty violently.
Oh my god. The fishy. Yes. Why are you waking me up?
Kajat,
What is going on?
This is very important. Listen to me.
Yes.
Oh fuck. Okay, so I don't think we can trust Jules anymore. No, I know we can't.
I mean, she's kind of mean.
No.
but,
No. Hajad, listen to me. When you fell asleep, we all went over into the other room. Whatever. We came back. Jules and I were both watching over you. She refused to let me watch you on my own. She doesn't trust
That was
both
nice
of us.
of her.
No. We sat here for a couple of hours, and then she decided to turn me into a bunny and make me
that
watch.
must have been very cute.
Hajad, I'm really not in the mood. And I don't know what the hell she's doing, but she cut hair off your tail and said I should rethink trust keeping you around. I don't know what she plans on doing.
Hold on. Back up a second. She did what to my tail?
Cut hair off of it?
She cut hair off of my tail?
Yeah. At first I honestly thought she was going to kill you with how she had that knife, but that wasn't quite it. She told me to think things over about having you around.
I bring the tip of my tail up to my face. And
How much hair did you take?
Not much at all. Like
Just like a couple of
maybe
hairs?
Yeah, like 15 strands or so.
Oh, okay. It won't be noticeable then, really. Okay.
Enough.
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
my poor tail. It feels a bit more drafty.
Oh, Hajad.
I'm going to kill her.
Okay, we're on the. Okay.
No, no. I am just kidding. I am not going to kill her. But what? Okay, so she turned you into a cute little bunny, and then cut the hair off of my tail. But what does this prove? I do not understand.
She was talking about not wanting you to turn into one of those things. She said she's lost a person to it. Your wings and everything. And how you can't be trusted, and how people should rethink trusting you, and then she talked about. It was really weird. She was thinking about locking me up and keeping me as this bunny because I'd be useful that way. I don't know, Hajad. I don't trust her.
So okay. I am very confused. I will be really really honest. I just woke up, so I'm still very groggy. Okay, so is Jules evil now? Is this, or I mean, okay, wait. All right. So she is concerned for my well-being, but is concerned for everyone else's well-being because I might.
No, she said she can't really trust anyone. But
Well,
Jen,
we knew
apparently.
this. We knew this from like day one, kind of. I mean, like we fought our way out of entire prison, and she just kind of stood back for a second. Like I was more concerned about like not Bard, than like not coming with us, than like her. Honestly, like really, because like we were killing things, and she was just kind of like, yeah, I don't know, and it happened several times. I'm just saying, it like. Yeah, I'm not that surprised that she does not trust everybody.
She said death was better than turning into whatever you're turning into.
I would
I
probably agree. I would, this is
Not
why
really.
we are looking for a cure.
It doesn't really seem like she's looking for one. Look,
I mean, that is kind of hard to do inside of a tavern.
look,
that
Hajar.
we've-
All I'm saying is that she was. It's clear she was deliberate. She kept me from protecting you. If you don't want to consider it a threat, that's fine. But I don't like it.
I mean, this is Jules we're talking about. The one that cries over, spilled milk. Oh no, don't spill the milk. But, like paper cuts and stuff. This is the one that we were making fun of on the way to the, to the docks. Like this is Jules, little Jules.
I guess so.
All right, let's hold here for 1 second and drop down to the tavern, to the other players who've been sitting there very quiet and patiently. What would you guys all like to do?
We're just down in the main like bar room, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
we're still-
eating.
Yeah, we're still at a breakfast table. That buffet.
Have they tried to charge us twice yet? Like for lunch?
No, it's still relatively early. Let's see. It said that a couple of you had like a couple of hours of downtime, but I kind of like lost track of the events that have taken place before, like just now. So I know Jules and Flint were doing some research, so that's I think where the other people got that time from. So does anybody want to do anything with their downtime? Let's say the people downstairs.
I'm just eating.
So, well, last thing that I know 2 weeks ago that I did tell the table about the makeup of the group that walked by.
Okay. So go ahead
Send
and
that
refresh them.
Oh no. It's been so long. The group that walks by, that's let me find the whispers. Where'd they go? 26 of them were undead, and the leader was the one that carried the staff and whatnot. And he was not undead.
Well, this is exactly why I say they must be stopped. This is why I wanted to come here, to get a glimpse of the enemy.
Indeed, I agree.
We can't do anything from here, but seeing it up close gives me a far better idea who we're up against.
I think maybe it would be a good idea to maybe find some more information about these, or that groups that do the parades and whatnot.
I agree.
How do you propose we do that without sounding like we want to kill them? This is not my area of expertise, navigating a city and trying to gather information about a religious group. Unfortunately, I think this is something that Hajad would be best at, but he already doesn't share the information that he knows with us. He already knows more than any of the rest of us. Yet he doesn't share the information openly.
Well, I haven't been around to say either way, but I think it might be best to just...
You saw his wings.
I know.
He cuts himself with the sword. You know that, right?
No, I've never seen it.
He cuts himself with the sword in order to gain power.
That's pretty odd.
I've tried to help Hajad.
In what ways?
I've tried to remove his curse. I don't believe I am at the level to help him yet, but I believe down the road I could, if I could find some more information on what afflicts it.
Is it an affliction or is it something self-imposed? Has he made a deal with the devil?
I don't think it's willing. I think it's a byproduct of situations and circumstances.
Surely his own choices have led him down this path.
Yes. But it would be interesting to know if he realized those choices would lead to the outcome.
That is fair. I like Hajad, but I do not trust him as far as I can spit. I know he withholds information. He lies better than anyone I've ever seen. Sometimes I believe him at first, and I have to stop and think, he's talking about himself.
What do you think, Shen?
Yes, Shin.
I'd like to find more out about this fellow here that controls the undead, but I'd also like to keep a close eye on Hajad.
I have a great idea. I'd say that Shen, you are very good at twisting heads off of people. Is that correct?
Yes, you're correct.
If we take a few of them and pull them aside from the rest and start twisting heads off of them, perhaps they will talk.
I like this idea.
I look back to Esbjorn.
Listen, that was a one-time deal. I was kind of angry, so I took it out on the corpses. But your idea will not work. I can't speak with the undead. I can only speak with the dead.
Well, you said that only so many of them were undead.
Yes, but I don't think it's smart to take out the leader of the pack.
Oh no, not the leader. We pull aside some of them that are not undead.
There's only one.
Oh,
Yes.
I see.
That's why if we find their base of operations, we might get a little bit more lucky. I prefer to speak with the living more than the dead, but sometimes situations call for some outside persuasion.
Do you think this Gerard fellow would know where this guy that controls the undead lives?
He might.
Maybe we can find him again.
Everyone at the table, you guys are like the super perception crew, right? What's everybody's passive?
17 right now, because I still have some revive debuff.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
19.
19, and then Flint has a 9, right?
Yeah!
All right, cool. All right, so the three of you can hear a bunch of ruckus outside, like passing the tavern. You hear squeaky wheels, you hear chains clattering, you hear moans, you hear some screams every once in a while. You hear the crack of a whip, very distinctive, and then shouting in Orcish and things like that. Do any of you speak Orcish?
Nope.
I don't believe so, no.
No. Okay. All right. So yeah, it's just.
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do? Okay, so I'll whisper to you then. Cool. Very cool. All right. Jin Baruch.
I love how Eric is ignoring the chat right now.
Everything could
Well, I'm not ignoring it now. What the fuck is going on? Hold on. No Tiger King bullshit.
It's worth ignoring.
The Tiger King.
I have not watched that yet. Okay, yeah.
Do you hear that commotion outside? Some orcs yelling, "Move it, meat, orc food."
Well,
That sounds like something an orc would say.
Should we go check out what's going on?
Okay.
Grab a piece of meat off the table to go check.
All right. All right. So, I guess all four of you gonna go outside, or like, what are you doing?
Yep. I'm
sure.
on.
Okay.
All right. Sounds like it.
Sure. Yeah, you can. You all go outside, and maybe 70 to 100.
Wait,
feet
are
away.
there windows?
There are.
Or
a
is
few,
it something like.
No, there are a few windows
Leave
and
it.
stuff, but they have like shutters on them, like the wooden
Okay, yeah, go
slats.
ahead.
So I mean, a little bit of
Yeah,
light comes through, but you can't really see in and out too well. So yeah, you just go outside the door real quick, and you can see about 70 to 100 feet away. There's like a couple of horses with humanoids on them, and there's like a cart, like an old rickety cart being pulled by like a warg. And in between you see a group of people, maybe like 30 humanoids, just different types. All of them have sacks over their heads, and they're all like kind of chained together, and on the sides of them there, you can see like there's like an orc on one side and maybe a goblin that's like kind of poking them, to keep them moving, and that's it. And they they're walking throughout the streets, like going northwest up the road.
This is worth following.
I agree.
Well, we have like 2 hours to kill, so.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. We've got 2 hours.
Okay. All right. So you all want to just like casually trail these people?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Staying about 70 to 100 feet away.
All right. Cool. Everyone, let me just get a stealth check.
Oh boy.
See how unnoticed you can become or be.
Yeah, this is gonna be great.
More nonchalant than stealthy.
Ooh, that's a 2 for Esbjorn. All right.
Okay.
Oh,
Um,
wait. Are we gonna go like interact with this goblin and stuff?
I mean, if you'd like.
Maybe.
Shin, you can twist the head off of a goblin, right? You see me like making the twisting motion.
Oh, yes, for sure.
This I've got to see.
You've got an hour, so you know, maybe give a little bit of time, and I have something that might help.
What kind of witchcraft do you have?
Do you want me to do it now?
I don't know. I look at Espier and shrug.
I don't know either. Might as well let the guy try.
Oh, you haven't seen the crazy shit this guy does.
I'm going to turn into a goblin.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, not Elder Self. I wanted no, I can do change appearance. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, you change your appearance, you decide what you look like, including height, weight, facial features, sound of your voice, hair length, coloration, distinguishing characteristics, if any. You can make yourself appear as a member of another race, though none of your statistics change. Very cool. Okay. Yeah, so you do a quick little whatever you say, and you know, you like kind of just like cross your hands over your face real quick, and then he starts, you know, morphing into a goblin like really quick.
Okay, well. Make sure.
Alright, so what are you guys doing then?
I'll watch him go over as a goblin.
What? I don't know. I mean, it might help us blend in if you have a goblin following you, right?
Absolutely.
And then we can go talk to him. Shen can be my little muscle / translator if needed.
So I mean, you're traveling, you know, you're following them for probably a good 15 or 20 minutes, and wait. So did you want to do that like before you started following them, or like?
No, kind of like during something.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So then let me get another stealth check from Flint. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. So yeah, you're following them for a good, 20 minutes or so, and you notice with your perceptions and whatnot, except for Flint, that they know that you've been following them. They don't really seem to pay much attention to it, but they do glance back, backwards every once in a while, and kind of make eye contact with you guys.
I'll wave.
Same.
They don't wave. They just keep going. How long do you want to travel? How long do you want to follow?
Hour out, hour back, I guess.
Until they get to their destination or leave the city.
Well, they're going into the city, like northwest.
Yeah,
that's fine.
All right, so cool. So after, let's say, an hour or so, give or take, you guys kind of wind up over here in this area. And there's like a bunch of like ruins, and like it looks like this could have been a temple at one point, but it's pretty much in ruin now. And there are a group of, maybe you see collectively maybe like 40 to 60 orcs, and there are probably well over 200 or 300 individuals that all have like these hoods on them, You know, there's these sacks on their heads and they're all chained up. You know, and they're just like, you know, just, you know, talking amongst each other, trying to keep that group in check. You know, if somebody steps out of line or gets loud, you know, they'll like whip them. And that's it. There just seem to be, you know, this group of people, and they're all just kind of like mixing with each other, just mingling with each other. How close do you want to get to the group?
Ooh.
That is the real question.
I don't know how close I want to get.
How long do I have left on my altar chef?
All this maybe 15 minutes.
I can get closer.
Yeah, you do that, and we'll be over here being stealthy.
You guys aren't really good at that. Maybe you should just be nonchalant.
Please be careful.
Okay, I'll walk up, just kind of commingle.
All right, how far is the group gonna be from you?
Hopefully within help distance.
Like 50 feet, 20 feet, 80 feet, 100 feet?
100's good, I think.
Everybody's cool with that? 100 feet?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Goblin Flint, you go and mosey on up, you know, and how are you dressed? Like, what's your appearance looking like?
I'll try to copy what I've seen the best I can.
That's
don't know
cool. I mean, yeah, you're smart. You can pick out details. So, all right. Yeah, so, you know, you get like, you know, dingy cloak and, you know, some clothing and whatnot. And so, do you speak Goblin or Orc?
No.
No? Okay. All right, so as you start approaching, you know, one of the goblins, you know, just kind of looks over to you and just kind of nods, you know.
Not back. Yeah.
And they're all, you know, they're all talking with each other. Some of the tones seem pretty casual. Some of them seem a little bit more aggressive. You can see them making gestures to, you know, like the people that are in the hoods, or not the hoods, the sacks on their heads. Sorry, that are all chained up, and you know, sometimes you'll hear like laughter and things like that.
Can I get close to a chained one?
Let me get a stealth check from you. Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, as you start getting closer, you know, an orc with a spear kind of like puts it to block your body, and he, you know, he looks down at you and he says something that you don't understand.
What? I'm sorry. I'm quite old. You're gonna have to speak louder if you want me to understand you.
He's speaking in common, right?
Yeah.
Kind of looks at you weird, and then he repeats what he says. No.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna make an insight check to see if I can get the meaning of what he's saying without actually understanding him.
Do it with disadvantage.
Yeah. It's alright. I have... Oh, my insight's not bad. But that roll is...
You have no idea. I mean, you know, it could be, you know, do you want to come to the beach with me? Or, I mean, you know,
Yes.
Or do you want to, like, you know...
As long as you say
go
6
slay a
feet away,
dragon?
I'll go to anywhere.
Yeah, you can't really make out. Does seem a little
Wow.
aggressive, though.
Whoa. I was just checking out the merch, yo.
You see him call over to another goblin, and he calls back, and this little goblin comes hobbling over. And he looks at you and he says something in a language you don't understand. he looks at you.
Oh, no. I agree wholeheartedly.
Kind of looks up at the orc, and then he looks back at you. And then he says something again. You can tell this one's a question, though. You know,
Yes.
He looks up at the orc, and he just kind of nods, and the orc nods. And he looks over at you, and he goes to grab you. What do you want to do?
Oh.
Can we see from here what's going on, or are there people like blocking our view?
Go ahead and roll perception checks for the people who are watching. The problem is the guy. Oh, okay. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, I mean, even though Esbjorn is the only person who really can't see what's going on, only because, you know, the goblin is so small. But Shen and Dibs have been keeping a very keen eye on him, and they see exactly what's going on. Very impressive.
Looks like Flint's having a rough time over there. Should we go grab him?
We should help him.
Okay.
Start heading that way.
All right. So I guess at this point, Flint, roll initiative. Actually, everybody roll initiative. I don't even have. Okay, hold on. Let me put you guys on a generic map. Put you over here on Main Street.
Easy Street.
I got this weird timestamp on my thing. Okay, let me switch these around. Okay. Everybody drag your tokens onto the map. Well, not everybody, but the people who are there. Excuse me. Where's my music?
I'm on a roof.
Donde está la música? Roll 20. Good to see you again, old friend. Yeah. Why are you lagging up on me now? You've been doing so good. You've been doing so nice. Come on. Come on. They changed the music interface.
Did I?
Yeah. Looks a little weird now. Alright, hopefully this will start playing. Okay. So let's say, alright, so Flint, we're just gonna put you here. Everybody else 100 feet away. 75, 80, 90, so I guess. Alright, so I guess alright, I'll put you guys there. Let's see, it's beyond Shen. Dibs, did you put yourself on the thing?
I did, but I don't see anything.
Yeah,
Let me
I
try
don't see
again.
you. Okay. It's up here then. It's too dark.
There's two duels right here.
Did it work like that time?
I'm not positive. Oh, yeah, okay, I see two of you now. Okay. Yeah, so take one of those and put it on the bottom of the map whenever you get a chance, please.
Everything's black.
Is it black for you?
Everything, yeah. Just a black screen.
That's weird. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on here. Oh, okay. It's because you put yourself inside of a building. Okay. There you go. Can you see now?
Nope.
Really? Make sure your token has sight. Sight beyond sight. Oh, roll 20. Why are you doing this? Oh, this is weird. Okay. Dibs, why don't you have sight anymore? We can't
Do
see
not
your
know.
Yeah, we can't see your hit point bar. Let's see.
Did it not, like, actuate to my sheet, perhaps? I don't know.
Oh, that's weird. All right, so let's see. But it's saying your token doesn't even have sight. So I'm trying to update every. Oh, now they have a
I
night.
can tell you that I've.
Now they have a
I can
night
tell you that
vision.
I've never been able to. The hit points haven't been connected from the sheet to the token ever either.
This is weird. Okay, let's see. Vision gives the ability to see if there is light or night vision is enabled. Token with vision can see to the edge of available light. Now there's a night vision token. I mean a night vision option. Now there's a low light option. Holy shit. Okay, I'll play with that. Let's see. Yeah, and all your stuff is empty again. So whenever you get a chance, just put in your hit points, your passive, and all that. We're gonna have to resave your token. Probably have to do it with everybody. That's weird. Okay, no worries. We'll figure it out. Oh, if anybody doesn't know, LMOP is free on Roll20 now.
What is it?
Lost Minds, a Fendelver,
Oh,
or Fendelin, whatever it is. It's free now. And there's also, I think, 2 other modules that they're giving for free. So, oh, I don't have a goblin token? Come on. Yeah, they changed a bunch of shit. I don't know what happened. I prepped all this stuff already. Alright, whatever. Alright, this blue token is a goblin. Alright, just, you know, use your imagination. And then there are more orcs and goblins and stuff, and there are, you know, like the street and this building over here, like that whole area is just filled with people. Filled. And yeah, so okay. Guess we'll do this for now. Just use this for now. What is the initiative thing? Did nobody roll initiative?
Not yet. I was waiting for the tracker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, everybody roll initiative, please.
Can't touch this. Dang, that's on par.
Ooh. Everybody in there. Roll20's been acting so nice, and now it's just like poopity poop. Okay, so Flint, you're actually up first. Hold on, is the orc on there? I don't see the orc.
I don't see.
I rolled the bottom. Okay, all right, cool.
Oh, there's
So-
the order.
Yeah, so Flint, you see, yeah, he's about to grab you. So what would you like to do?
I'll disengage and kind of like raise up my hands and slowly back away 25 feet.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. I'll be breathing now. Don't worry. You don't need to touch me. That's it.
Okay, dibs.
I will dash.
I don't know why, I just picture like Paul Blart running up, you know, like through the balls and shit.
Get on that Segway, Dibble.
Oh wow, super dash.
I made pretty good distance, I'll say. And that'll end my turn.
All right, Shen.
I will also dash and yell out, Nork.
If Dibble does it, you got to. You can't let Dibble outrun you.
And then I'll yell out, Nork. No, this is misunderstanding. My goblin friend sent too many morning beverages. He's a little loopy. That's it.
What's your passive persuasion? Well, your passive deception. Either one.
Passive deception. Passive persuasion is E13.
It's not bad. Okay, cool. All right. Anything else?
That's it for me.
All right, Esbjorn.
I will do the old fat man's run up here next to the table. That's that.
All right. All right. So this orc, he kind of like steps forward, as if he was to give chase, and then when you yelled that out, I'm assuming that's an orcish, right?
Yes, it was an orcish.
Okay, cool. And all right, so he kind of stops and he looks at you, and he says in orcish, he's like, "All right, well, tell him to piss off then, weird little shit." And then he goes back up to his friend, and that's it for him. Just
It's like he knows you.
All right, Flint, back up to you.
Well, just come over here. They wouldn't let me buy anything, Shen.
Let's go, General. Speak your language.
Oh.
It looked like they were going to do something other than just not let you.
Like what?
You know what orcs do. Don't be foolish.
No.
Orcs and goblins.
No, maybe Shen, you can come up here. Maybe we can tag team this. I'd like to maybe get in there and get some information, I have about 10 minutes left.
You want me to negotiate with them?
I'll help you.
Okay.
But I'd want to see if these guys are available for purchase or what. I mean, this is quite a display.
All right. You tell me what to say, I guess.
No. I'm helping you.
Oh, okay.
Alright. I mean, we can kind of get out of initiative, if you guys want to do anything or whatever.
All right. I'll take the lead and walk up to the orc and go.
And I'll sheepishly hide behind him as he walks up.
Okay. What are the two pandas doing?
Hanging back.
Yeah,
Okay.
Esrin will just kind of start chilling over here. I don't want to here next to you.
All right. So yeah.
Is that food?
Yeah. There's a little vendor. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So the orc will come to meet you. As you start coming up.
Try to eavesdrop if I can.
Okay. I mean, you can kind of hear, but you can't understand. What you want, Dragonborn?
Excuse me, sir. I'm just curious what's going on here. Are these fellers for sale or what?
They are, actually. Every single one of them.
See? I don't know what was said, but see?
How much you selling them for?
Oh, these are all spoken for. They're going up to the auction block. We just bringing them in, gathering together, you know.
Where they all come from?
All around. Remnants of this piss hole place.
I never seen anything quite like this.
Really? I thought your people used to be slaves.
Yes, I suppose that's true.
It's just business.
Well, I promise we will not be any. We won't cause any harm here. I keep my friend away from you.
Yeah, he's weird.
Hi.
Definitely weird.
Yeah.
I mean, my little buddy here just asked him, like, you know, how long he's been in town and what's he doing, and he came back with some jibber jabbers, like, yes. It's like, I don't even know what he was saying.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, Jelena be with you. And then they
Yes,
go back to just, you know, talking about it.
What they say?
So those fellers are already called for. They are for sale, but we can't buy any if that's what you wanted to do.
Well, are they all spoken for? That's disappointing.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
And I'll have 2 of these. And how much are these in the back?
Oh,
How
yeah.
much are those?
Yeah, this person here. Oh, hello, very much. Thank you coming so much. Yes, everything I have here, very good for you. And then there's a bunch of, like, different fruits and, you know, miscellaneous snacks. And you find some bamboo shoots, which you haven't seen in a long time. You know, and, like, some little
Hurry up.
like some ginseng jelly and, you know. Yeah, spend whatever you want, you know, a silver piece, and you get, like, a nice little bag full of goodies.
How big is the bag? If I give him a gold,
A gold?
would it be a lot to carry?
It'll be like two gallon bags. Think of it like that.
Yeah. Yep.
Like 2 nice, you know, plastic bags or the, you know, burlap bags full of goodies. Loaded.
I'll give him a gold and
Okay.
load down myself and Esbjorn.
Okay, cool. Yeah, there's some
Start
cool
like
stuff.
throwing the bags over Esbjorn's shoulders and stuff.
There's some nice exotic stuff, you know, like dragon fruit and star fruit, you know, passion fruit. Some, you know, exotic tropical fruits and whatnot. Plus, you know, some, the bamboo shoots and.
I asked the fella his name.
Jerry.
Jerry?
Jerry.
Jerry.
NPC number 7.
NPC number 7.
Take five of the bags and give 5 of the bags to Esbjorn.
Alright.
Mm-hmm. I have plenty of carry weight right now.
Well, you need plenty of food for your healing.
This is true. Yes. Yes, if we're done up here. Can I just sigh and walk away?
Alright. Are you guys gonna hang out here? Are you starting to walk back, or like, what do you want to do?
Head back.
Apparently they, you know, buy and sell people here. I mean, maybe it would be the place to come back to. Like, maybe, I don't know. Let's buy somebody.
I mean, find out where they're purchased.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Yep.
We can do that now.
How?
I have money. I have no need for it.
Chen, didn't you say that all of them were spoken for?
Yeah, that's what the orc fella said.
Unless we want to stay here and watch what happens. I'm
I
okay
would
with
feel
that.
stronger with the rest of the group, though.
Well, you might feel stronger if you lifted some weights too. So let's go.
Sometimes I still don't like you. Start heading back toward toward our room.
Flaming Ox. All right, so that's an hour there.
Moving quickly in like the last like 5 minutes. So by the time my
as the
thing
spell
ends
fades.
up, I'm not in like view. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, all right, that works. Alrighty. Alright, so that was good. That's actually just over 2 hours of downtime with your travel and interaction. And as you're getting back, I mean, there's no seats available, no tables. They're all taken when you get back there. But as you come in, Jules will be coming downstairs. That works perfectly.
Excellent.
Jules, I have something for you. And I take one of the bags out from Jerry's bag of goodies, and I hand it to her. There's some of that jam in there is delicious. I already ate mine. But you want it? If you don't like it, let me know.
I think I'll pass. I'm gonna do some reading. Perhaps Arby might need a snack. I don't think he's quite too happy right now.
I take a look around. Where's Arvy?
I look behind me like I'm fully expecting him to be behind me. He must be getting a little bit slow.
The food is delicious. Are you sure you don't want it?
I'll pass for now.
Also, we're going to buy somebody.
What?
Well, there's a huge slave market apparently in this city. And they're the former residents of the city. So I think it would be a good idea to buy as many as we can into freedom peacefully. And I'll start heading up the stairs toward RV's room.
Okay. Anybody following?
Nope. You said there's no empty seats, so I'm just gonna go outside and find a place to sit down somewhere. Not far away or anything. Just sit down.
I mean, there's, a couple of benches outside, some barrels and crates outside the tavern.
So there's no empty tables, but are there empty seats at the tables?
Sure, yeah. You'll find an empty chair. Okay, that's fine.
I'll just. But I mean, he has no shame. He'll go sit at somebody else's table.
I feel like Flint wants people to say he's kind of odd.
Esbjorn will just kind of find a corner to chill in, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, most of the patrons here are, orcs, half orcs.
Yeah.
Things like that. So you're just going to go sit at a random table?
Yeah, yep.
Oh, just kind of look at you.
Hi.
Kind of looks over at his buddies. What's your passive intimidation?
Passive intimidation?
Yeah, just random.
Watch it be like a 3.
11.
11? Let's see. What'd you say?
It should always be at disadvantage.
Oh,
Look
shit.
at him.
Oh, shit. Okay. They kind of just get up and leave. What's wrong with the dice today? Welcome back. Yeah, so they got up and leave. They just grab their plates and their stuff, and they just stand up and go somewhere else.
I'll wave over Esbjorn and Shen then. Like, guys, I got this table.
That is fucking awesome.
Thank you.
They didn't want to talk. I said hi, but they all just looked at me weird. Am I weird?
No.
All right, with that being said, let's take a quick break. It's almost 8 o'clock, so let's get back here at 8:15. And yeah, so we'll be back in a little bit.
It's Wednesday.
It's
Yay!
Wednesday.
It's when
Hola.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. All right. So. All right. So was anybody gonna follow Dips upstairs or no?
No,
Nope.
I don't think so.
All right. Why did the music change? I want my music back.
I'm back.
All right. Hello.
Sorry
Okay.
about that. I had to help my mom with a anxiety attack. So
Oh, no worries. I hope she's okay.
she's good. Thank you, guys.
All right. All right. So Dibs is going up. Anybody else going up?
No.
No.
No. Okay. All right. So then Shin and Asbjorn, I guess, are gonna join Flint at the table that he just scared some orcs away from. And what's Jules doing? Oh, Jules is outside. Okay. All right. So you go up, and the door's closed.
I give it a couple hard knocks.
Harvey and
Probably has him in the middle of. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Probably in the middle of me saying, "Look, all I think." Look.
No, he walks in. He
Yeah.
walks in to Hajad, like standing in front of a board. Okay, so and Hajad is pointing to like a picture that he scratched into it of a very small of like what you think to be a halfling female. So you mean to tell me that Jules was turned you into a bunny, and then you see like a picture of a bunny, and then climbed on top of the bed, and then you see like a picture of a bunny scratching at the door, and like Jules like standing over me, looking like oh god, what's the Russian fighter from Street Fighter that like when he wins he's like right, like so, but that's her like over my sleeping body.
Wasn't that like Soda Pop
Right.
Joe?
Huh?
Wasn't that Soda Pop Joe?
What?
All right, never mind.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so I mean, James Dibble,
and then,
you'll hear him talking on the other side of the door.
Knock, 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 knock. Open up. I try the door, see if it's unlocked.
It's not locked.
It shouldn't.
I
be
got
locked.
food.
As I'm in the middle of saying, I think you got the ears wrong, but yes.
I hold up a bag of goodies from what was his name, Buddy?
Jerry.
Can't remember his name. Jerry's
Jerry.
place. Jerry's bag of goodies. I go, you guys hungry?
Oh yes, come in. I am trying to figure something out. Apparently, and I go back
There's
to the
one-
front. And I go back
There's
to the
one
beginning.
for you. There's one for you. Hey, first things first. I got a bag of food for each of you.
Oh. Where exactly did you get that from?
Jerry's shop down near the church where they sell slaves.
Oh.
Jerry's
Yes,
a
I
good
like
guy,
that job. He is a good guy.
That jelly, if you don't like it, let me know. I'll eat it.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank
But
you.
it's really good.
I tentatively take the bag.
It's really good.
Okay. So Jules, she turned you into a bunny and then stood
Yeah.
over me, laughing
Well,
at you
no.
being a bunny,
Well, yes, that part.
and then cut off my tail.
Not. Ajad, check and see if your tail is still there.
I did. I looked at it.
Wait, Jules
Her
did
hair-
what?
She cut off my tail hairs.
Uh,
Why?
I am still trying to
Oh.
figure this out, but Arveldis says that we should not trust Jules. She is bad.
Oh, coming from you.
oh, I really don't want to get into this right now. I already got into this with Jules. I'm not doing it
Hey,
again.
look. We all have our reasons for being here, don't we?
Yes, and
And we work well together, don't we?
seemingly not.
I have a question for you, Ajad. The wings and the sword and all of your dark gifts. What will that
Yes.
do to you?
I don't know. I have not figured it out. You want to try?
I don't know how I would go about doing that.
Well, all I have to do is just cast a spell, and it gets, and I get more stronger. But every time I get stronger, Arveldis gets more scared.
What spell
So I
is
do
this?
not do it. I don't know. I don't know magic.
Then how
the-
are you
the
casting
sword does it.
spells?
The
The
sword.
sword.
Yes.
You're blaming it on the sword.
No. It is the sword. I do not know magic. The arcane is foreign to me.
Then why do you carry the sword, Ajad?
Because it is cool. It starts off rusty, and then I do this, and I cut my hand, and then it is not rusty anymore. See?
You see Dibble like wince. Like, that's evil magic.
Yeah, and all the rust, it just like crumbles off into dust, into nothingness, revealing the beautifully polished black blade, and it's, glowing a soft red.
The sword is using your life force. That is evil.
But I am not evil.
Oh, really? Is that
Yes.
so? I find that difficult to believe.
I am not evil.
You don't believe it because you don't ask. You don't get to
He
know
uses
it
a
better.
sword willingly.
So that justifies
No,
taking my fight away from me, turning me into some defenseless animal. For all I know, she could have killed him.
Oh, no, I didn't say that. Jules is crazy. I'm afraid of her.
At least we all agree on something.
But that doesn't justify you willingly using an evil sword.
It is not
That
evil.
that is turning you evil.
It just has a special
Just-
thing that makes it do magic.
Evil
And then
is as evil
and then I
does.
can do this. Check. Look at this one. I can also do
Hajat,
this.
no.
And I
Hajat,
cast
no. Oh my god.
the shadow blade. Have you seen me do this?
Oh boy.
And I do the shadow blade.
All right. Yeah, these long, wispy, black, phantasm-like talons that are like 2 feet long come out of his hand.
Ajad, I choose to believe the better half of you will win. But in this fight, if the evil side wins, you will become my enemy.
It's not going to get to that.
Arveldis
you
and
know?
Arveldis and I are trying to find a cure.
Then you could have been honest with the party.
I have been.
You said
I told you.
we went on a
True.
wild dragon hunt. That was your story. There was
Yes,
never
that was true. I was trying to find my son.
Enjoy your food. And I turn and I walk away.
I mean, with your passive insight, Dips, he's telling the truth with the whole dragon son thing.
Yeah, but he still hasn't told us the truth about everything else. I mean, there's nothing to
That's
be happy
also
about
true.
for Dibble. Dibble is no fool. He turns and leaves, knowing he's being skirted around.
always ends well.
Head back down to the food area and see if there's a table available.
Well,
Oh,
the group
Gibbs,
is
Gibbs,
at
over here.
yeah
Over here.
the group is at a table and there's an empty chair.
I start swinging around the shadow blade, just swinging it in the air, and then like I look at at Arveldis, and I just like open my palm and like release the spell as and like make it go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dissipates.
I guess don't do that around Dibble. I guess. I don't know. What do you think, Kajad?
You're muted if you're talking, Steve.
No,
Oh, okay.
no, I'm not. I was actually genuinely trying to think of an answer to that. Does the entire party view me as evil because of the wings?
I mean, that probably helps.
Did they view me as evil before the wings?
I don't speak for everyone, so I don't know. But I think definitely the main crux is that you grew wings and talons and such.
Arveldis, what god do you serve?
Nature. The natural, I suppose. Why?
In my line of work, we do not serve the gods by how you would say your typical understanding. A serving of the gods is to return one of their followers to them by our blades. But I noticed that even you, upon learning of my trade, have looked at me different. I can only imagine how everyone else would feel learning of my trade if they do not know by now. So, I guess what I am asking is I would like to try and find a new way. If you would be willing to assist me in this.
In a way?
Yes. To learn of the ways of nature and and the things that you do. It can be a way of learning to get away from these things that others would view as evil.
Of course I would. I would gladly help you if that's what you wanted.
I absent-mindedly start opening the jam.
I I I would very much like this. Uh, I I I want to gain the trust of our friends. I feel like I should learn to start acting like a true adult tabaxi. Instead of the kitten that I have been for so very long.
I mean, don't sell yourself short, though. I have seen you do good things. Embrace them. Oh, can I try some of that jam?
Yes, I think you have one. Look,
Oh, you're right. I'll also take mine out.
Okay.
And I'd like just stick my like nail into it since it's friggin' long as hell, and just like take out a big glob on the entire thing and just
Okay. Yeah.
so what I'm saying is that that's good jam.
Yeah, it's different. It's not like a fruit jam. It's ginseng. So
yeah.
so it's a little different. But yeah.
It's a bit strong, kind of. Yeah. Come on, we drink Arizona out here.
That was not a paid advertisement.
Yeah. I would like to learn of your ways. It seems I cannot get in contact with the guild anyway. It only makes sense that at this point in my life I give up trying, to be honest. And if doing what you do would gain a bit more trust among my peers, then this is what I would ask you.
Though they hardly trust me as of late either.
But I trust you.
Thank you. You know, you mentioned something about my opinion of you before. I don't regret sticking up for you ever, just so we're aware. I thought you needed to know that.
As much as it has caused the party pain and suffering, I should mention that seeing you fall made me very scared. Seeing Esbjorn fall made me very scared and angry. By this point, I knew that using the sword in such a way would change me. It started with the nails, and then got progressively worse. until I am the monster standing before you. But I would do it again if I had a second chance. Maybe if I was a bit wiser, I could have fought off these effects, but my brain is not as strong. My experience is not as strong to fight these effects. But every time, be it you, be it Esbjorn, be it Dibble, Flint, even Jules, every time I would pick up this sword.
And Shen.
So I feel like I'm missing somebody.
Somebody on the wind, perhaps.
There is a name, but like, I mean, yes, you know what, Shen too. He's a good guy. He's strong, quiet type. He's scary though, but I don't
Cut
feel
off
like
the
he
head.
would die necessarily. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like I would have to, go out of my way to, make myself into a monster to, avenge him. But in such a case, him too. I would every time. Our entire party, even that one orc guy that was here for a little while.
I can't remember.
We were. I care about our party. I care enough to, if I can, slay the beast that put you down, and it take a piece of my soul with it. I would do it every single time.
I know, because you're a good man. I know.
Aww. All right, let's go downstairs real quick. What's everybody doing downstairs?
I don't know.
I'm just checking in. I mean, we can go back to the room if you want. I just want to make sure nobody feels like they're being neglected. If you guys just want to hang out and eat, you can do that. That's fine.
Probably fun.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm muted.
Okay.
I'm over here trying to talk. Like, well, why aren't they listening? So how do you like that jam there, Shen?
Oh, that's pretty good. Do you think it'd be a good mix of booze?
Yes, I do.
Actually, Shen, where you're
Oh.
from, over in Zazaroth, this is like one of their main exports.
Oh. This is the best jam I've ever had. I've had it many times.
It's most excellent. Good. So, what about you? What about you, Flint? Do you want one of these bags of food?
I can't carry that.
Well, if you get hungry, but I'm gonna eat the jam, and I pull the jam out and open it up.
Oh. I was kind of looking forward to that. Oh well.
I won't eat it all. Don't worry. Then you see Dibble like kind of feel a little bit like ashamed and like put the cap back on and put it back in the bag.
So, it kind of sucks without everybody around to talk about what to do next, but you think we should look into that slave trade further?
I do.
Yeah, I'm very interested in that now too.
Yeah, it'd be great to look into that.
Freeing as many as we can in a peaceful way would be wonderful.
Yes.
If all we have to do is give money and they gain their freedom.
Especially if we can smuggle people out.
Exactly. We get
Ooh.
trust there.
I think we're onto something. We might be able to start a business.
What do you mean? What is this word business?
We buy people, smuggle them out. Yeah, see?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And then we can make profit, and that becomes a business.
What is profit? Like the prophets down in the corner who talk about their gods.
Yep, except with an F.
I don't know what that means.
Money?
Yes, we would give them money so that they gain their...
Listen, I like you, but sometimes it's like talking to a brick wall.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
Exactly.
I don't like you.
I know.
You're a rude little man.
I am senile.
Yes. That may be true. I look over at Jules. What is
outside.
Jules' demeanor?
No, she's
Oh,
not.
is she out? She went outside?
Outside.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess you notice that she's not there. You know?
Yeah, I look around for her and I'm not going to chase her down.
Okay. Jules, what are you doing outside?
Just to eat with.
Nothing. I don't want to go anywhere far, so I'm just staying kind of by the door, just in kind of sitting area. And just, flipping through my books, thinking about life. Trying
Okay.
not to cast a spell by great folk, that would be bad. But
Say again?
other
I'm
than
sorry?
that,
Cast a spell, what?
Nope, just sitting.
Okay. Alright, so back inside then. I'm sorry, what were you saying, James? You're gonna eat something?
I'm just going to continue to eat with my friends.
Okay. Alright, what about upstairs? What are you guys doing up there?
Out of the novella commercial break.
Don't most soap operas usually repeat the last line, but they're always standing in like a different, in a different like place,
Oh yeah.
and they always say it very, very different than the first time. I love you. I love you. No,
No, what do you
Porque. God, what was the last thing I said or you said?
I
Well, you can say
I
he's
think
a
I
good
said,
man.
yeah. I know because you're a good man.
Oh, okay, yeah. Shit, you should have just let me go. So I
Ditto.
So I mean, do you just want to like continue resting, or are you gonna eventually come downstairs?
how much of a how much longer would I have to go for a full long rest to get rid of this?
You need a long rest. You gotta wait till like the next morning.
Fucking hell. And what time is it now?
Now it's probably like 9:30.
In the morning? Shit. I might.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'll just deal with it. Honestly,
Who
I'll
cares?
just deal with the exhaustion.
See, they
Um,
got Red Bulls.
yeah, I'll deal with the exhaustion. This way, like this way I can just do the long. Oh fuck no, because then by the time it's time for a long rest, I'll have 2 points, right?
No.
Oh, all right. Then yeah, then I'll just wait until everybody's ready to go to bed. Then.
Maybe go to bed a little early.
Yeah, maybe call it an early night or something. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let us rejoin, everyone.
Hold on.
Oh,
One more
yes.
thing.
Uh,
Um, I think we should start the plan. What should we call the plan? Reform Hajad? No. Um,
at this
Maybe it
point, like Hajad's face is straight up inside of the jar. Um, like if the jar would have been big enough, he'd be Winnie the Poohing it right now.
Yeah.
get his head stuck in the jar.
Big old furry paws holding it in your.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's getting all of the jam like off the sides of the jar, everything. Like he's licking the shit out of that thing.
Okay.
While you're talking, go ahead.
So I think we should start the plan. Reform Hajad as soon as possible. Maybe
Mhm.
we could start today. Hajad?
Mhm.
Hajad, are you listening?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you're listening.
I look up. I am listening. Yes, reform Hajat. I like this. We can start today.
Mm-hmm. And you know how I think we should start?
How?
I think you should be honest with everyone else. I think I should too.
Okay, what do I tell them?
I don't know. How you're feeling, I guess. It's really up to you. This is Reform Hajad for a reason. This is you being honest not only with yourself, but with others. Everything that you told me, how you care about the party, how... something. If you don't want to today, that's fine, but... it could be a step.
Then, yes, then this is what we should do.
And,
maybe-
perhaps...
Yes.
Yes.
No, you first.
And perhaps learning how to not carry that blade around with you.
But it is the only blade that I have. I have daggers, but... and I have my arrows.
Do you use short swords by chance?
It is a short sword.
Oh. And
See?
you can't use it?
And I pull it out again.
Oh. Okay, maybe we can put that away.
Mm-mm. I put it back in the sheet.
All I'm saying is while it's there, it's maybe a crutch to going back to it. Like I said, doesn't have to be today, but it's just a thought.
How much do you think we can get for it? Oh, didn't they say there was a slave trade? We can buy all these slaves. With the sword, we can wait until the morning when it gets all rusty again.
Hajad?
Yes.
No. Slave trades objectively and morally are not, um, no. I don't think that's a good idea.
To each their own.
No, you wanted to learn my ways, didn't you?
Oh, yes.
Here's where we start. Say it with me. No slave trades.
No slave trades.
Okay, I'll take it. However, we can pawn off that blade if you want.
Okay. This weird idea came into my mind.
Uh-huh.
What if, right, if we ever need money, right, we can put me in the slave trade, and I can escape, and then I can peek my way out, and then I can escape, and then we can sell me back every time.
I'm gonna get up and cover his mouth if possible. No. What did we just say?
No slave trade.
Okay, say it like you mean it.
No slave trade.
Do I have to have you write it 50 times?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, I think I can manage.
You see, my tail is just like wet, like slowly, just swaying back and forth.
By the way, while we're on the subject of Reform Hajad,
Oh my God, I just thought of something.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. Did the hairs from my tail turn white again when she cut them?
Did they? Question mark?
No. They stood whatever color they were.
No.
You said they were like a dark gray.
Whatever color. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, they stood dark, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they look the same.
No, they stayed dark.
Okay, here's another question. Are bunnies colorblind?
Was I?
Bro, that's not discussed. I don't know.
Your call DM.
Are they colorblind? Shit, I gotta Google
No,
it.
they had
No, I'm
yeah
sure they can see
two color vision.
They do have two color?
Mhm.
Like black and white?
Yeah, but this bunny with
She's
a
ready.
with a horn might not be.
Rabbits are not colorblind, but their color perception is limited. The retinas of mammals
Oh,
contain two
interesting.
kinds of light.
So they don't see in the red spectrum?
Oh.
Whoa.
Interesting.
But their fucking eyes are red.
Oh, that's like me.
Oh,
so
shit, that's
I'm
really
like,
cool.
yeah.
That's interesting. Okay.
That's
I know
pretty
how
dope, man.
rabbits see.
Yeah, you got rabbit vision. That's awesome.
I do.
Hey, we learned something.
That's cool. That is cool. That is
Interesting.
cool. All right.
All right. So, okay. So no slave trade. I
No.
got it.
See,
All
you're
right.
saying it first. We already had an improvement.
I smile.
No.
I smile and like my ears wag a little bit.
Good. Now, I don't. As far as teaching you other ways, I mean, do you? I remember you used a bow
Yes.
when we were in the Orc Fortress. Do you like using bows?
I do. That is why I have these gauntlets. Remember, I tried to give them to you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well,
Bracers.
perhaps. Perhaps we could steer you in that direction. That might help. Get you a bow. We'll work on it.
Okay. But I think that we should get downstairs now. We have a lot of explaining to do.
That's true. I'm just not too particularly excited.
Hazard, you had some splaining to do.
Did RV tell Haji about Jules's like involvement or close knit ties to the people that I got the mask from?
No, whatever he said just now. No, that wasn't discussed at all.
Oh, well, shit.
What, the masked
So
people?
that's just Steven knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
That's just Steven knowledge, not Haji knowledge. Damn. The Night Reapers. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Order of tonight.
These are important things.
All right. What's gonna teleport? Oh. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, Haji doesn't know right now.
All right. So, okay. Wow. This is a lot to kind of like piece together. You've got no slave trade.
Yes.
You've got evil Jules.
Hmm.
You've got evil Haji.
No, not Evil Haji. That's what we're working on.
Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, there was Bunny RV.
Yeah, I'd prefer not to think about that again.
And my tail. All right. I am ready.
You sure?
Yes.
All right. And I will let you take the wheel on it. Shall we go downstairs?
At the mention of taking a wheel, my ears droop at the thought of being at the helm of a ship.
All right, go downstairs. Everybody except
Yeah.
Jules is at a
Yeah.
table.
Everyone except Jules. Okay.
I kind of make a go-ahead motion to John.
I sit down. So
How did you enjoy the jam?
It is all over my beard, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
You feel a little
I-
perk up, from the ginseng. A little bit. I mean, you're still mechanically exhausted, but a little
Yeah.
pepped up.
Mhm. I lick around my maw to like get whatever remnants of jam is still on my maw.
yes, it was very delicious. I might have to go get a few more at some point. Probably today.
If you do, let me know.
Okay, I will.
I have to replace Flint's jar.
Yeah, he ate it. It was kind of
I ate some of it.
The entire jar.
There's backwash. Double dipped with his hand. Got, like,
Esbjorn
hair in
has
there.
5 of them.
Mhm. And they're going to be mine.
Nobody's going to touch him.
He needs them.
Fair enough.
So
I'm like looking at Hazard.
where do I begin?
With a pint.
Usually helps to start at the beginning.
That is true. Okay, so here's how it goes. Arvi was turned into a bunny,
We don't need to go over that part.
but it is the funniest part of the story.
Oh,
Okay. When I was a young Mortog. No. um,
Is that what they call young tabaxi? I get it.
I was a young warthog. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be really honest. I don't know what it is that that Haji's necessarily holding back. He's like usually brutally honest. Like honest to a fault because he's a moron. So I don't know.
okay. So I have a dragon that I have not seen in a while. That doesn't make me a bad father. Or mother. I don't know what it wants to call me. Okay. This sword right here, it has powers. Oh, and I go to like pull the sword. I go to pull the sword and then I remember like to that Ari said like no pulling the sword.
and his eyes are boring.
Yeah. So so I like keep it like I go to pull it, then I stop, and I'm like the sword that is strapped to my hip, and I'm like moving my body every which way so that you guys can see the sword without pulling it.
We all know about the sword, Ajad.
Okay, when I wake up in the morning, it is a rust color. And then when it draws blood, either blood or the blood of my enemies, all of the rust falls off like dust, and it becomes a black sword that glows red. I like it. I like how it glows. So it allows me to use magic. It is a very strange spell where it
Shit, I forgot what fucking Vampiric Dutch does, but I explain what it does.
Yes, then it does that, and then I feel this weird pulling from the sword, and then I grow nails, and then I can do this, and I can cast shadow.
Hajad,
Wait, no. Is it like a one time
Oh no,
thing?
no, it's once a day. It's once a day. Never mind. Yeah, okay. So
Then I
I
can
still
do
say
this.
it though. Hajad. No.
Did not work. Wait, it's not working.
Rashad,
I can do this.
Hajad. This isn't what we talked about.
Oh yes, no pulling swords, even shadow ones. But I can make a blade of shadows.
Hajad, no. That isn't what we talked about either.
No. I'm telling them. You said to tell them the truth, so I'm telling them. Oh, and then I did it again, and I grew these wings. There was another thing. Oh, and then I my fur got darker. And apparently when it's cut off, it doesn't change back to white. It stays this color. Which, oh, by the way, Jules cut off my tail hair. But that is a story for later. But, oh, and it happened while RV was a bunny.
Oh, Hazard.
But, and then, yes, and now me and Arveldis are trying to find a cure. It's called Operation Rebuild Haji.
Close enough. Now tell them why.
Why what?
Why we decided to do this. Not just a cure.
Oh, okay. So, how many people are here today? Like,
Everybody except Jules.
Everybody but Jules.
Oh, you talking in the tavern?
No.
itself?
I mean, like in the tavern. Yeah.
Oh, the
yeah.
tavern itself. I mean,
Everybody.
there's a decent number of people, and there are a couple of ears or whatever on the conversation.
Oh no.
That you look
So, like,
around,
But we're talking like Times Square before the pandemic.
No, I mean it's not like packed, but I mean doing a quick count or whatever. There's probably
Westchester Square when
40 to
Lehman gets
50
out.
people in here between patrons and workers.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe
So
like
then
30, like 30 people.
Huh?
Maybe like 30.
Okay.
Yeah, it's around 30ish.
All right. So I lean in real close, and start to scratch, like as small as I possibly can, into the wooden table. The symbol that I learned of what the assassins,
Okay.
like with my nail. Yeah, I scratch that into the table, and then I point to it, and then I point to me. I am this. This is me.
Do I recognize that symbol at all?
No. Nobody knows what it is.
Ajad,
Yes.
Okay.
maybe explain what that is?
What
Oh,
language is that?
this. Okay, so. All right. Have you ever played message? It's when you
don't think
whisper
so.
into someone's ear, and then they pass the message along.
I don't think so.
Okay, so I am going to do that to Flint, and then it will go around the table back to me.
And I whisper to Flint.
I do not like this game.
Oh god! All right. I whisper to Flint.
Hajad is an assassin.
Okay, you hear that?
Hold on. Wait. How well do I hear it?
Oh no!
Nice.
No, that's good. That's fine.
It's not terrible. So who's sitting next to me? Somebody raise their hand.
Who would be next? I don't know. Esbjorn.
So I whispered to myself. Rajad said that he is a assassin. And then who's? I guess Shen, because Esbjorn Shen. So Esbjorn. Flint says that Hajad is a Alaskan. Yeah.
Oh.
Pass it on.
No, I mean, no, a 9 is fine, you know? I mean, to hear a whisper in somebody's ear, DC's going to be like a 5, if that. So you're fine.
That's not how the game goes, and the message has to be ruined. I guess if we're fine, we'll just go around with Hajad as an assassin.
Okay.
Pass it back.
And then I assume I'm sitting on the other side of Hajad.
Yeah. He likes Jasmine.
I whispered to Hajad, I think. No, Hajad needs to tell the group himself.
Yes, but there are a lot of people. Also, that is definitely not what I said.
It should have been what you said. Would you prefer to not be in the tavern?
All I'm saying is there are a lot of people here. And if I say that in a crowded room, I could be killed.
Fair enough. Hajad is an assassin.
Yes, everyone wins. We all get jam later. So, okay. So now you know one of my secrets. This job has taken me, this calling has taken me all over the world. I have seen many and eliminated many. All in the hopes of eventually finding a human girl that took care of me when I was but a kitten.
That almost got really creepy.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a slave trade that we could go look, but I mean,
No slave trade.
oh,
Good.
We have an idea, actually. We have a plan.
Oh, God.
Is it to sell me to the slave trade and then have me
Hajad,
escape?
That is a wonderful idea.
No slave
and good.
So, we're going to buy slaves into their freedom and let them go.
trade. We can use the sword.
So, I just look.
Really? That is a wonderful idea, Hajad.
Did I mess up again?
Oh, you mean barter with the sword.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is what
Can
I
you imagine
Okay.
how many...
That
Then
is why
we are giving an evil sword to evil people.
it can't get any more eviler.
it's actually a terrible idea. We should keep the sword with us. That way I
Yeah.
can keep an eye on it.
It really needs to be destroyed is what needs to happen.
I agree. No, I need a sword. At least until I get a new one.
Well, we were talking about getting you a new bow, right? Unless you prefer a sword.
Let's get them both if it means to give up that sword.
I can't.
You can't?
I can't be ranged all the times. At some point, something is going to come get me. Then I have to fight.
Fair enough. So then on the agenda, we'll get you a sword and a bow. should be feasible enough. I actually have 2 short swords, if you need one.
It will not fit in my scabbard.
Okay, so we'll get you a scabbard.
Your swords aren't in scabbards?
Oh yeah, they are. Why am I not thinking of that? I have a scabbard. Surprise.
Okay.
I have a sword with a scabbard.
Can we still sell this sword, or are we keeping it?
We're going to find a way to destroy it. Perhaps that will lift your curse.
But if the curse remains, and even with this sword destroyed,
Perhaps. With time, Esbjorn believes he might be able to figure the curse out.
Maybe.
Then we can bank on that. For now, I think trying to destroy it might be a good idea.
It is clearly a path in the right direction.
We were discussing him following a path of nature. Doesn't have
Oh,
to
yeah.
be mine.
I forgot.
Who? Hajad?
Yes.
Right.
It's possible for anyone, if they believe in it.
Nature is not always the best path.
I look over at Esbjorn like, what? We was homies.
He just dissed your beliefs.
And his own.
You don't know me.
You don't know me. Tell him, Jerry.
So, Jules, you're just sitting outside still? Chilling? Reading?
Depends how much time. I was only gonna be there for about 30 or so minutes. If they're still very crowded, I wasn't gonna go back inside. But I don't want to be out here by myself either.
I mean, you'll be out there for a while. I mean, because, Chad is kind of just talking in real time. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, after, I guess, a good 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I'll go back inside, and if I see them above the crowd, then I'll go ahead and take a seat.
Yeah, you can see them
Otherwise,
at
I guess I'm going to my room.
You can see them all at the table. They're all talking.
Okay. Then I go up to there and take a seat.
Okay.
Hajad,
Yes.
tell Jules.
About what?
I don't know.
About how she cut off my tail hairs. She knows that already.
I'm curious, actually. What do you need those hairs for?
Yeah, I was wondering myself. Look at her inquisitively.
I shrug. Well, it looks like you have all been briefed into what happened, and I look at Arbelis.
Actually, no, I have not
He
told
doesn't
them.
notice. He won't look at her.
He's looking, over her head into nothing.
Yep. That's exactly what's happening.
It's like, did anybody hear that?
I'm gonna use message. No, I'm not. I just needed some time alone with Hajab, and he refused, so I used a spell on him. I did apologize. I don't think that helps any, but just needed to clear my thoughts on him and what he does, what both of them do.
I look over at Arveldis, and I just say bluntly, "You're an assassin too."
My eyes go so wide.
No. I am a part of the order, but
No, their work is not around that kind of, how do you put it tactfully? Disposal of people.
Do I know of this order? Is this something I've encountered in the past?
Let me get a history check with disadvantage.
Probably not.
I mean,
Eight.
you've heard of the Order of the New Moon, but you don't really know too much about them. Very reclusive, kind of shady, even. Their motives are questionable. They're not really understood too well. So I mean, that's what you know.
No, tell me about this order. I do not know.
How much do I know? But even as someone in the order, you had said I was kind of down low on the chain. So
Well, I mean, like what's the stuff saying the background? It just says that you're part of the order, right? It doesn't really explain what they do.
yeah, it's hold on.
Oh, let me
Let's
look at
see.
it. I think the handout's over here.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at too. There it is. Wow, for some reason it's super blurry.
I don't even see it on mine. That's weird. Oh, okay.
On mine, it's under the notes.
Okay,
under
yeah.
the new
Epoch,
backgrounds.
yeah, Epic Safeguard Notes. Okay. The Order of the New Moon. Look at the class.
Oh, there it goes. Now it's not blurry.
Do you see the Order of the New Moon page?
I see the Order of the New Moon agent page, the ranger page.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, like the top left corner, that kind of gives you like a general overview of like what they're about, and then
Yeah.
the backgrounds. Let's see if there's any more info in there. I don't think I put too much fluff. It's just mechanical stuff that I put.
Yeah, mainly.
Yeah, it's just your Heart of Darkness feature. Okay.
Do they got a mission statement?
Pamphlet,
Yeah,
your
like
pamphlet.
I mean,
Like
that's
an
kind of. I mean, the world of Volcaria can be a dark place. The Order of the New Moon is a rather reclusive organization that has made it their purpose to hunt down and destroy the world's most horrific monstrosities while embracing the darkness within themselves. That's kind of, the gist.
Yeah. I'll explain. It's it's Umbrella Corp.
Hashela.
It wasn't like I was high up or anything, but the Order is a group of people. Didn't really talk to others too much. um, formed to fight the dark things that have been popping up in this world ever since Jolena.
I mean, you kind of look at yourself as like the person who will do the jobs that other people don't want, like the nasty shit that other people aren't willing to do.
When I joined, I viewed it as a group that would do things that maybe others wouldn't, to get rid of these, or rather, the evil of Jelena in the world.
I find no fault in this, so long as you use it for good.
That's what I plan to do.
That explains many things.
I'm sure it does. I'm sure you saw my form I took a couple times. I don't like to use it for that reason.
You start to hear a glass ticking next to you. And when you look over, you see Hashad is like really, really concentrating on trying to get his nail right into the corner of one of the jar for like a little bit of jam that's just stuck in the corner. So all you hear is
I put a hand on his wrist. Perhaps you can use a spoon?
I grab the spoon, and then you start to hear.
I take the jar away from him if I can. I think this jar of, you know what? Here, and I'll take my jar that had like a third jam left in it, slide it over. Have at it.
And stick my tongue into it and just start going to town.
You know, if we had an audience, there would probably be a woman out there saying, "I wish I was that jar." I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yo me continue.
So yeah, I shrug.
This
Dibble
has been
shrugs.
depressing. Let's get shots.
Double shrugs his shoulders again. Yeah.
It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Let's get shots.
I'm down.
Day drinking.
This has been depressing.
It will help Esbjorn nurse back to health.
Alcohol.
It's true.
Yes.
Alcohol has a lot of good medicinal purposes.
Why do you think they call it spirits?
I shrug.
I mean, we
Is there
still
like
have. Well, hold on. Haji has one level of exhaustion. Esbjorn still has 2 negatives. So that's what, 2 more days of rest for you? Okay. Does anybody want to do anything in particular this day? Do you want to rest? Like, what do you want to do?
Yeah. I was gonna ask you. Is there like an old sea tale that I can think of like another reason that they call spirits like especially like rum.
I mean, you can make something up if you want.
Oh.
Or were you hoping I would make something up?
Prepared for that.
Yeah, I was hoping.
You know, they say on the sea that the reason that they call rum and other spirits as such is because the first sailors that went across the seas, they were carrying barrels of rum from one continent to the other, and when they arrived in this land, they came into the harbor so happy that even the spirits of the land felt their happiness and were able to go on to the other planes of existence at peace with themselves.
That is a nice story, Ajad. That is not what it is. It is a nice story, though.
Yeah, actually, the term spirit comes from the alchemist, the chemical process of making it. So, I mean, if we want to get all sciencey, I can do that.
I go back to licking the jar.
It is the spirit of the sugar cane. Or the humor.
So,
Yeah.
shots?
Shots?
Yes.
Bring the
I look
shots.
in my bag to see if there's any more wine.
I don't know. What's if it's in your inventory?
No, that's not.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I mean, you guys can relax, have your shots, do whatever. If you want to spend the day just kind of relaxing, you can have a day of downtime. If you want to do that, just let me know.
Yep, sounds like it.
All right. Does anybody want to do anything in particular? All right. So Steve, I'm assuming you're just gonna rest, right?
If he's not,
Yeah,
please go
yeah, why not? Oh, what?
No, if you're resting, then we'll do it tomorrow.
What?
Shopping.
Or you can
yes.
do your,
Oh,
you can
yes.
do your shopping. I mean, if you're not gonna buy anything too extravagant, just straight PHB
Yeah.
prices. That's fine. You don't need
All
me
right.
for that. Esbjorn, you're gonna rest, probably, right?
Messaging you real quick.
Okay. All right. If anybody wants to do anything, let's see. Okay.
Oh shit! Oops, sorry.
No worries.
Out of nowhere.
Oops.
Um.
this here. Eat, drink, rest, care for everybody. Eat, drink, rest. Okay. Looking at prices. Buying longbow. Okay. Haji already doesn't Haji have a short bow? Yeah, he does. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought not. Oh, then never mind.
Why'd you type it out?
I have no idea. I need to go to bed. That's what happens.
Okay. But Esbjorn, you know, even though you don't find exactly what it is that you mentioned, you find you go to one of the ruin sites. You know, just somewhere within the city, and you can feel that connection that you're looking for, and you perform your ceremony there, and it works. Okay.
Excellent.
All right. Cool. All right. So that's that. Okay. Let's see. Shen, let me get a general charisma check from you, please. All right. No information.
All right.
Okay. All right. Anybody else doing anything special?
Nope.
Not by myself. No.
Well, while Arby's like looking around the store, I want to go up to the shopkeep and say, or I mean, not the shopkeep, the ting ting guy. Oh God,
Smith.
fucking Smith. Yes.
Right.
Ting ting guy.
The ting ting guy.
That's his name.
The ting 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 guy. And I say, how much would you be willing to pay for a sword that has really cool magic and in the no, but I snuck away from you.
Oh,
Oh.
oh no.
And in the morning it is rusty. But if you cut somebody with it, it becomes shiny and black and red and glowy. You hear the glowy because I get louder when I like as I get excited.
Now I go Hajad. As I'm looking.
It'll be a half orc Smith, you know. Let me see what you have there.
Can
I am not allowed to take it out.
well, that's good.
Well,
But I can maybe oh, I know what to do.
And I like I lift it just out of the like what you call it, the scabbard,
the sheath.
like yeah, like I lift it just enough that it's like that you could see the black blade, like the shining black blade and the like a bit of the red glowy, but like not enough to be considered me taking out the sword.
Look, if you, I'll need to examine it. You're trying
Do
to
I hear
tell
this
us-
going on?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm
all right.
over there.
Disarm me. Just take it.
No.
You think what? No, you gotta put it
Hazard?
on the table.
Hajad, I'm taking his shoulders.
Yes.
No.
Is it yours? Kind of looks
Enough.
to RV. Enough.
Hajad, can we talk about this for a second?
Yes.
Okay.
I will be right back.
Yeah, I'll be here, ting-tinging away. Ding, 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 ding.
Yes.
I'll take him outside the store.
I smile the biggest, toothiest grin that I can, but all you see is, the razor sharp teeth.
Yeah.
What did we talk about?
No slave trade.
Yes, but that's not relevant here. We're destroying it.
Oh, that's right.
Uh-huh.
I just wanted to see how much I could get for it.
But that doesn't matter if we're gonna destroy it.
I could steal it back after I sell it.
Mm-mm. No. Okay. How about this? No slave trade.
Okay. No slave trade.
No stealing.
No stealing.
Okay. What are those two things?
No slave trade. And no stealing.
Okay. No selling the powerful sword.
And no selling. No slaves. No stealing. No selling.
Okay. I think we got it. Now, would you like anything else from the store that doesn't involve selling the sword?
Oh, okay. All right. So I know you gave me your short sword, but maybe we can try to find swords that are sharper, that are made to be a little bit sharper, and then we can surprise everybody with at least one new weapon.
Okay. I will buy you a sword if you promise not to sell that one.
Rule number 2, no selling.
Good. Okay, let's find you a sword.
Okay.
Let's find him a sword.
Yeah, same deal. I mean, unless you're looking for something, exotic or whatever, just straight, PHP prices.
I mean, as exotic as like a +1 or +2 sword.
you looking for magic items?
Yeah.
Guys, we have a few enchanted blades here. How much coin are we talking?
How much coin are we talking for the blades?
Yeah, how much you working with?
Well, we need to know how much you are selling them for.
No,
Then we tell you how much we have.
These items here, they're gonna move eventually. But it's not like I can come and show you exactly what I have. What if you're a thief or something?
That is ironic because rule number 3 is no stealing.
Yeah, no stealing. That's a good rule, especially in my shop.
Yeah, see, Hajjad? We have good rules.
Yeah, so
So-
if you have coin to show, I might have some, magic things to show in exchange. But, you show me yours first.
How about 200?
200. What, platinum? That's not even enough.
I look at Hajjad.
That is a bit pricey.
I mean,
Maybe we should
I have
stick-
ammunition, but a magic blade. Actually, hold on, I'm looking at my charts here. +1 weapons start at around 1,000 gold crowns. So unless you're showing me something like that, we have no business here. Ammunition's different. That's cheaper.
Hajat, maybe we should stick with a regular blade for now, Hajat.
Ajad is like biting his bottom lip. His hand like resting on Mina's talon.
Oh God. Are you being sneaky about that?
No. Like it's kind of like it's more like just like a haphazard like just rest on the cross guard. But it's also his way of kind of like eyeballing the orc into like kind of acknowledging the sword.
I mean, no, he he saw you pull out the little red, kind of blade a little bit showing, but he said you got to put it on the table,
Mm-hmm. All right. How much is a regular sword?
Regular sword, I don't know. What's it saying to PHP? Like what, 5 gold, 10 gold? Whatever PHP price is.
You checking the back?
Oh, let me look.
Depends on the kind of sword.
What sword are you looking
A short sword, it says 10.
for? Okay. Yeah, this is PHP prices.
A long sword, Hajad, short sword, some
Aye.
other kind of.
You know what? I have enough poking weapons. I would like to slash.
Long sword, scimitar.
Scimitars no longer count as short swords, right? In the game?
No, it's its own weapon. What are you proficient with? Do you have proficiency with longswords?
Yeah.
I think rogues have
I
that.
do.
That's strength based though. Why don't you get a rapier, dude?
Cause it's a pokey.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, whatever.
But it's a fancy pokey.
All right, I'll go. I'll bite the bullet. I'm finally gonna do it. I will accept my role as Puss in Boots.
You need a hat.
And finally get the rapier.
Yeah, I'll
I'll
get
lay
a
up.
rapier.
I'll lay out the gold for it. 25. 25. Take that off my total. So I thought you wanted to go for a slashing weapon.
I did, but according to my character sheet, I am not proficient with slashing weapons.
Hey, you remind me. Hold on, and I back. You remind me of this one character from this one play. The name escapes me, but it had a rapier like that. Anyway, let's get going.
Alright. Anybody else want to do anything throughout the day at all?
No, I'm done.
Got a day of downtime. Use it or lose it.
working on thingamajiggy.
Ooh. Can we go to the to a leather tanner?
Sure. Why not?
All right. Okay. So these. Okay. All right. I want to buy. Me, you, Flint, Esbjorn, Dibble, Jules, Shen. That is 7. All right. So we should try to buy 7 long pieces of leather, and we need wire, like strong wire or something.
Wait, what are we doing this for?
I'm going to try and make hashbrellas.
All right, let's go.
You can tell
I
that
have
he's
leather.
exhausted and his brain isn't where it should be.
I have leather working tools. That's why I just want to be able to use it.
That's too funny. The husband.
As long as it isn't slave trade, stealing, or
Selling, no selling. That yes.
okay, good. Let's go.
All right.
All right. So you can all just, if you think of something between now and next session, that you want to do with your downtime, just, whatever, we'll handle it. Everyone's actually, we're going to wind up in the next morning. So everyone will get a full rest, and everyone's also going to level up. So everyone's
Hell yeah.
Oh,
We hit
Nice.
the big 1-0. Okay. Do that between sessions in your own time. If you have any questions, please, send me a message on Discord or whatever. Really interesting stuff tonight. A lot of really interesting role playing. Tati, thank you for opening up the way you did this session, because it was like, wow, I didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen. So that was really interesting. So good job on that. And then let me see something real quick. I guess so welcome back. Let's start doing our shout outs. We'll start out with James, because I know he's on the usually the first to run. So D&D 420, tell us about it.
D&D420.com. We're running several games now online. So I can't even tell you what all is going to be popping up on YouTube in the next few days. But I'm now running 3 different games online and also playing in this game, so 4 nights a week. We're bringing new players into D&D 420, bringing new players into D&D who've never played before, and introducing them to the world of D&D. And you can listen to that on dnd420.com.
Very cool. Yeah. All right, Steve.
Hey there, guys. I, of course, am Steve. I play the role of Hajad. I used to be the dungeon master of Magic and Misfits that you can still find on YouTube. Just type in Magic and Misfits in the search bar. As well as you can follow Magic and Misfits on Facebook. I believe it's a fan page that you can click on. That is also Magic and Misfits. And yeah, I'm not going to do any Haji stuff today.
All right, cool. And then tomorrow we're going to be playing Relics of Chaos. So, Tyler, tell us about that.
Yeah. Tomorrow, same time, same place, different day. We just are starting, I guess, our new arc. I have no idea where we're going, but hopefully I'll figure it out. Our group might go into start looking into a abandoned, long forgotten library and run into some magic shit. There's some giant issues. It's a fun time, so tune in and find out.
All right, cool. And as always, you can always show us some love on Facebook. Come checking out our page, facebook.com/the D20 Initiative. And we're like 3 subscribers away from 100 on YouTube. So if you do see this, go ahead and please hit that subscribe button, whatever, just so we can label the channel, the D20 Initiative. So yeah, that's what we need. We need 3 more people. So show us some love. Hope everybody's being safe. Hope everybody is handling whatever we're dealing with right now in the world. I don't know. I mean, we're just kind of like all waiting it out. To all the essential employees out there, thank you for holding down the fort. And I guess with that being said, is it Wednesday yet? And we'll catch you next week. So thanks for joining. Have a good night, and we'll see you next week. Peace.
No.
Good night.
Good
Hi,
night.
everybody.
Yeah.